Hi everyone, I'm William Louey. Welcome to my series called Growing Young. Today we have Beth Wright. So
Yes.
good to have her with me today. And she's been in Hong Kong for
16 years.
16 years and a lawyer in the beginning.
Yes,
Yeah.
25 years of corporate banking,
Right.
which has driven me down this path of health and wellness.
I was driven down to wellness with a different reason. It started off as a need to stay alive because my father died very young, my grandfather died very young, and my uncle also died very young. So I thought I was dying very young. I didn't to think like that at the age of 18. So I thought I better stay alive and so I could do a little bit more.
That's a real motivator for you to want to live longer, live better,
Exactly,
live
that was my
healthier.
motivation. And then it's now become a passion rather than a need. I discovered this wonderful clinic in London, and then they took my blood. They were able to tell me what I'm lack of, such as a lot of things that I'm lack
Yeah.
of, minerals and vitamins.
Amazing.
So I started replacing them to the exact amount that they suggested. And that's why I think it's important to take exactly what you need
Agree.
and not guess.
Yeah, test, don't guess.
Yeah, exactly. The only thing that I need to improve on is my sleep.
Yeah,
I need to talk to you about that. I know all the theory about sleep,
yeah.
but I just can't help looking at my screens.
Okay, so my
Before I go
first
to bed.
question,
Yeah.
do you track your sleep? Like,
I did. I used the Aura Ring and I tracked my
Yes,
sleep.
Same.
Well, I tracked it for a year and I know what caused the bad sleep.
Yeah.
Alcohol, MSG,
Yeah.
and eating too late before going to bed.
Interesting. And what about the screens? Did you notice it when you were on your phone before bed?
I think I've been on the screens all my life.
Yeah.
Beth. Like even before people started looking at screens. I
Yeah.
was already looking at screens.
Yeah. The reason I ask about blue screens is you mentioned you feel like you've always had a problem with sleep.
Yeah.
And the Aura Ring you can identify, and it's the same for me. It's late night, it's a glass of wine, it's late food. So when I've had any of those, I often don't wear my ring. 'Cause I'm like, it's going to tell me what I know, which is
Yeah.
I had a bad night's sleep.
Yeah.
But the one thing I learned in the last year was screens really impact my sleep. And so on my phone, I'm often doing
So
last minute things.
maybe I'm the same, but
It's almost maybe worth trying for a month. It's hard to do.
hard to do.
Keep the
Yeah,
phone
hard
out of the
to do.
bedroom or, yeah, give it a go. I think you and I both agree that health is so many different facets.
Yes.
And it's everything from exercise to nutrition to movement to sleep to stress management to social interaction to happiness.
Yeah. Human interaction is is very important.
I agree.
I really highly stress on that.
So in many ways, your fear of dying young has led you to lead and continue to live a really full life,
Yes,
like fuller than
exactly,
anyone else.
exactly. So-
and that's magic. I love it. Always reframing
Yeah.
to see the positive.
I know a few friends who don't want checkups
Yeah.
because they don't want to know what problems they
For
have.
me, that's madness, right?
Yeah.
Better the devil you know than the devil you don't. And
Yeah.
at least if you know you've got the opportunity to do something about it, right?
Yeah.
Like you doing your clinic testing
Yeah.
in the UK, obviously you're in great shape, but
Yeah.
it still gave you the missing pieces that you
Yeah.
could improve.
Exactly.
And so now you're like in amazing shape because you took the time to look at it. I always remember this one quote, which is DNA loads the gun
Yeah.
and lifestyle pulls the trigger.
Yeah.
So we have this predisposition genetically to potentially getting things like heart disease or cancer is a
Yeah,
perfect
yeah.
example. But how we live our lives, like how you've decided to live your life and how I've decided to live my life will determine whether or not it's going to happen sooner rather than later
Yes.
or at all, I think.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. I think stress is very important. That's why I think we have to try and, try to know how to deal with stress.
And how do you, for you personally, like you run an enormous business, you're very busy from philanthropy and in your work and your family. How do you manage your stress?
Well, philanthropy keeps me happy because I'm
Yeah.
able to help people.
Yeah.
And then I talk to people who are, like they're so clever and they can, potentially be able to change technology or change the
Yeah.
world even. And, every day we have problems.
Yeah.
Right? And how to deal with these problems is sometimes you have to let these things pass. You just have to deal with it with the positive.
Yeah.
Things that you cannot change or you cannot manage it, then just
Yeah.
let it go,
Yeah.
Or,
That's great advice.
Yeah.
Easier said than done,
Yeah.
but great advice. Sometimes you have to have space to come to that realization. When I was in my corporate legal world, all I could think about was the job. And I didn't really have time or space or maturity to recognize that that wasn't the be all and end all. I thought that was everything.
Right.
And that kind of subsumes you. And you spend so much time thinking about what you should have done, what you could have done, what you will be doing, that you forget to think about the here and the now, the people around you. So that's such great advice.
Yeah.
And I wish I'd known that 25 years ago.
If you think of the past, you become angry.
Yeah.
If you think of the future, you become you have
Worried.
anxiety.
Yes.
So these are
Now.
two very bad. Just live the moment we're having a good fun conversation, have
Yeah.
a good laugh about it, and then after 2 hours of laughing, it's already like you have taken so many good pills for your body already, and it's good for the abs.
You're right.
And let's talk about your beautiful book, Beth.
Well, I'm very honored to be able to give you this book. But
Thank you, Beth.
This was before I knew you had written a book, which is just, if not more impressive. But this is a story and a collaboration between myself and this lady, Aileen Davis, who is a recipe developer. And it came from a passion to give women the opportunity to learn how to make recipes where we added nutrients into our plate, not about taking things away. So it's all about happy hormones. It's about the foods, the nutrients, the vitamins, the minerals that we need. And we brought it together. We wanted to combine some education.
So you have a lot of Asian recipes, I can tell.
Aileen is half Asian.
Yeah. Oh, wow.
And so the first half of the book, I guess, is my contribution, which is the education around nutrition and why it's important for women and what we need at different stages in our life. And we really hope that this is a way to get more of that information out to more women. And the recipes are a way to really, I guess, put that into practice.
Yeah. One of my weaknesses is I hate veggies.
Maybe this will change
book will change my mind.
Maybe. As I shared with you, it started
delicious.
as a very simple 20 recipe book and became a 60 plus recipe book.
All these are very good. I mean, all these contribute to society and people.
Yeah,
right?
Well, we really hope so. Like, the idea is to share an easy way to be more nutritious in the food that you eat. We're gonna make. I chose the easiest one because I'm also not an amazing cook, by the way.
Okay.
But we thought we'd just do the smoothie bowl because I just bought some ingredients.
Should we do it in the kitchen?
Yeah, I think so. It'd be fun, right?
Okay.
And it's
Did you
really.
bring the ingredients?